Hi, I'm Larry Richardson, your step-by-step chef. In this episode, we're going to make an absolutely delicious side dish. It is roasted red potatoes with rosemary, garlic, and sweet onion slices. It is very unique, very tasty, and extremely easy to make. I think you're going to like this dish. So start preheating your oven at 400 and come on, let's cook. So here are the ingredients for our roasted red potatoes with rosemary, garlic, and sweet onion. First of all, we have 1.5 pounds of small red potatoes. Now, if you can't get small red potatoes, you can only get medium. That's just fine because we're going to chop them into just over bite-sized pieces. We're going to use 1/4 cup of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of salt, 3 teaspoons of minced rosemary, 3 garlic cloves, and 1 sweet onion that we're going to slice up. It's absolutely delicious and I hope you will try this. So let me show you how to put it all together. Okay, so our red potatoes have been rinsed and all we do is we just take them and make them just over bite size. And if you're dealing again with larger potatoes, as this one is, just do this. So instead of in half or quartered, this one's being done in thirds. Just throw it into your bowl. And I'm not going to bore you by showing you me chopping every single potato because I think you get the point. See how easy that is? And right into the bowl. Okay, so you can see our taters are all bowled up, all chopped. And now I have my rosemary. And I grow this rosemary, so I always have a fresh supply. If you cannot get fresh rosemary, then certainly use a tablespoon or so of dried rosemary. Just realize that the dried rosemary is very potent, so don't go too higher than that count in this dish. And I know people do use dried rosemary, and it turns out pretty good, but I really love the fresh. And I'm just mincing it right off of the stem. It's just as easy as if I peeled it off, if not easier than that. So I'm giving a really fine mince. I don't want huge pieces of rosemary on my potatoes. And through the magic of time travel, here we are at the last sprig of rosemary. Nice and minced. Don't have big pieces. These little pieces will mix in really nice with the potatoes and the other ingredients. And it will give off absolutely a delicious herbal taste. So I'm just flecking it up. That's a new term. That's a step-by-step cooking term, flecking, because glitter's already taken. And just do this. Make a line of it. And then just put it right into this bowl. This is our mixing bowl for the herbal and spicy ingredients. And now let's crush or finely mince our garlic into this bowl. Very simple. And you can add more or less of any of these ingredients. I'm not a cook-tator. I think you should make everything to your taste. When people say there's only one way to make stuff, even online, and they're insistent, they're wrong. Innovation is what makes cooking fun and adventurous. It's an art form. So I hope that you try it my way the first time and then make it your own the next time you have it. Again, I'm not a cook-tator, which I hope the Oxford Dictionary will pick up that term because there's too many people who are tough on cooks for making things to their taste. And here's our 1/4 cup of olive oil. And then let's just stir that in. Already smells delicious. We're just going to set that aside for a moment. And now let's slice up our onion. So we're just cutting the ends off the sweet onion, peeling off the skin, cut off the other end. There we go. And then just cut it in half, like this. And then just cut it into these thin slices. So probably about 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch thick. And we'll put these in with the taters and just kind of spread them out a little bit when you do that. Spread it out. We want slices, not chunks. Do the same to the other half. And then we'll take this and just put our seasonings right on it. And we'll just stir this in. Get it nice and mixed up. Try to get all the taters to have a little bit of rosemary, a little bit of the olive oil, and the onions the same. It just smells so delicious. Okay, that's a good mix. And we have this pan coated with aluminum foil, and we just pour this mix in. And make it 1 layer deep. Yummy, yum, yum. Break the onions up a little bit, get everything nice and spread out, 1 layer deep. And then what we're going to do is put it in the oven, which has been preheating at 400. We'll put it in for about 45 minutes to an hour. When these start to brown, it's done. So I'll see you in 45 minutes to 1 hour. So congratulations, look at what you just made. You just made these delicious red tomatoes with rosemary and garlic and sweet onions. Absolutely delicious. Now, Step by Step Chef is all about telling the truth. I wish I had added a second sweet onion to this batch because the sweet onions that I have are absolutely delicious. They taste like sweet onion rings. Now, if you like this recipe, please visit my website, stepbystepchef.com. There you're going to find the printable recipe for this dish, along with printable recipes and free video links for dozens and dozens, well over 100 delicious meals. While you're there, I think you'll also want to check out Cooking with the Step by Step Chef. This is my cookbook. At this point, this is my cookbook that has 114 recipes in it and free video links for every single one of them. So you can stand by my side, just like your grandma, and learn how to cook. I will take you step by step through every single one of these recipes. That's an amazing deal. I don't mean to sound like I'm selling cars, but I mean it kind of is. So get a copy for yourself, copy for your friends, copy for your relatives. You're happy, I'm happy. We're all cooking together, we're eating delicious meals. It's a win-win-win-win-win-win-win. So again, I'm Larry Richardson. I am your step-by-step chef, and I'll see you on the next episode.